think English is impossible? You're not alone. Today, we're breaking down the real reasons why this language can be so frustrating and how to conquer them. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to White Eagle. Many English learners feel that English is a hard language. You feel this, right? You think, why is English so difficult? Today, we will talk about this. We will talk about why English feels hard. Every language has hard parts. Every language has things that are not easy. This is normal. So, we will look at the hard parts of English. I want to help you understand them. I want to help you feel better about them. I want to help you learn English with a happy mind. I will talk about 3 main reasons why English can be hard. The last reason, the third reason, is the most difficult one. So, please watch until the end. This third reason is very important. When you understand it, you will feel better. You will have a better way to learn English. You will have the right ideas in your mind. So, let's start with the first reason. This reason makes English harder than some other languages. It is phrasal verbs. I know many English learners worry about phrasal verbs. Many students ask me, how do I learn phrasal verbs? Why are there so many phrasal verbs? What can I do to learn them? This is a common question. Phrasal verbs can seem scary. They can seem very big and difficult. But they do not need to be scary. Many English learners think about phrasal verbs like this. A verb plus a small word like up or out. They think each part has its own meaning. And when you put them together, they make a new meaning. This idea can make it sound very hard. Students ask me, why do you use up in bring up? They think up means something about direction. But for bring up does not mean direction. This shows they have the wrong idea about phrasal verbs. Let me tell you a simple truth. A phrasal verb is just a vocabulary phrase. That is all it is. It is like one word, but it has 2 words, or sometimes 3 words. You should not think about the 2 words separately. Think about the whole phrase. It is one new meaning. I know that in many languages, phrasal verbs do not exist, or they are not like English phrasal verbs. But that is okay. If you think about them in the right way, they will not seem so hard. However, phrasal verbs do make English hard in one way. They make English have more vocabulary words. Let me explain. Many phrasal verbs are synonyms for other words. You must not add, invent, omit, or change any words. Do not add any conversational filler. A synonym means a word with the same meaning. For example, bring up is a phrasal verb. Mention is a verb. They can mean the same thing. I can say, "Why did you bring up that topic?" Or I can say, "Why did you mention that topic?" Both sentences mean the same. So, English has the word mention. And English also has the phrase bring up. This means English has more words to learn. If a language does not have so many phrasal verbs, it has less vocabulary. So, yes, phrasal verbs make English have many, many words. This is one and only reason why English is hard. But remember, they are just vocabulary phrases. I want to help you learn them. I have good news. I will release new podcast episodes just for phrasal verbs. They will help you learn them naturally through listening. Look for them soon. So, phrasal verbs are tricky, but you do not need to be scared. Think of them as vocabulary phrases. I will help you. Now, let's talk about the second reason English is hard. It is the irregularity of English. What does irregularity mean? It means English is not always the same. English does not always follow its own rules. The rules are not consistent. This happens in spelling. It happens in grammar. It happens in pronunciation. Some languages are very regular. For example, Spanish. Most words follow clear rules. Most words follow clear rules. But English is not like that. English is very irregular. Why is English so irregular? It is because English has many influences from other languages. English is a Germanic language, but it has many words from Latin. It has many words from French. It has words from Greek. These influences make English rules difficult. Think about spelling. Spelling can be very irregular. It does not always make sense. For example, look at the word cough. C-O-U-G-H. And look at the word coffee. C-O-F-F-E-E. They sound almost the same. Cuff and coffee. But their spelling is very different.
Why are they so different?
It is because of the different languages that gave words to English. Some words come from French. Some words come from other places. So their spelling is different. This is why English spelling is hard. You cannot always guess how a word is spelled. You need to see it. You need to learn it. This irregularity can cause problems for English learners. But you should accept it. You should welcome it. This is a special part of English. It makes English interesting. Yes, it is tricky. But it also makes English a rich language. A rich language means it has many different things. It has a lot of history. I am learning French now. French also has many irregularities. It also has influences from other languages. Sometimes I see a French word and I think, is this a real word? It looks strange. But I learned to accept it. I learned to like it. It makes French more interesting. You can do the same for English. Do not get angry or frustrated. Do not say, why does English have these crazy spellings? If you get frustrated, learning English will be harder. But if you say, this is interesting, I want to learn it, then it will be easier. If you think, this is so hard, this makes no sense. I hate this irregularity, then it will be harder for you. Change your mind. Think, English has some strange things, but I accept them. I will learn them. This positive mind will help you. Okay, now for the hardest thing. This is the third reason why English is hard. It is the stress timing of the language. What does stress timing mean? Many of you do not know this, but it is very important. Let me explain simply. First, what is a syllable? A syllable is a part of a word. For example, the word water has 2 syllables. Water, water. The word banana has 3 syllables. Ba-nana. Some languages are syllable-timed languages. This means that every syllable in a word, in a sentence, has almost the same length. They all sound similar in time. You can hear all the syllables clearly. Spanish is a good example. In Spanish, syllables sound very similar in length. But English is different. English is a stress-timed language. And it is a very extreme example of this. What does this mean? In a stress-timed language, some syllables are long. These are the stressed syllables. Other syllables are very short. These are the unstressed syllables. The stressed syllables are much, much longer than the unstressed syllables. They can be 3 or 4 times longer. Imagine this. Many syllables in English sound very fast. They are so fast that you cannot hear them well. This makes listening to English very hard. When you listen, you miss the short sounds. You only hear the long sounds clearly. This also makes your pronunciation hard. If you do not make some syllables long and some syllables short, you will not sound natural. Your words will not sound correct. Your words will not sound correct. So, stress timing affects your listening. It affects your understanding. And it affects how you speak. Another thing about stress-timed languages is this. The time between the long, stressed syllables should be about the same. It does not matter how many short, unstressed syllables are between them. I know this sounds hard. Let me show you with an example. Let's use the phrase, sadly, no. Someone asks me, have you been to Japan? I say, sadly, no. We have 3 syllables. Sadly, no. Sadly, no. The first syllable, sad, is stressed. It is long. The last syllable, no, is stressed. It is long. The middle syllable, li, is not stressed. It is short. Because there is only one short syllable in the middle, we still hear it well. Sadly, no. Now, let's use another phrase. Fortunately, no. Now we have 5 syllables. Fortunately, no. The first syllable, for, is stressed. It is long. The last syllable, no. But now we have 3 syllables in the middle. To-nate-ly. These 3 syllables are not stressed. They must be very short. Remember, the time between the 2 stressed syllables must be about the same. So, those 3 unstressed syllables in fortunately must be very, very fast. They must be reduced. They must sound very short. This keeps the correct stress timing. Listen to the difference. Sadly, no. And fortunately, no. Did you hear it? The time from sad to no is almost the same as the time from for to no. The middle syllables are fast. Fortunately, no. Sadly, no. Fortunately, no. This is a very important idea in English. This is one of the biggest reasons why a non-native English speaker does not sound like a native speaker. Maybe they use correct words. Maybe their grammar is perfect. But if their stress timing is not correct, they do not sound like a native speaker. And this is something that is not easy to learn fast. It takes a very long time to learn this. If you want to sound 100% like a native speaker, it will take a very, very long time. This can make you feel bad. You might feel frustrated. You might think, I can never do it. But I do not want to discourage you. I do not want you to feel bad. Here is an important idea. Your goal should not be to sound 100% like a native speaker. This is a very big, unrealistic goal. You will always feel frustrated. What should your goal be? Your goal should be to become aware of this stress timing. Understand it. Learn about it. And try to get better. Try to sound closer to a native speaker. Not exactly like one. This is a much healthier way to think. Many people watch my listening lessons or pronunciation lessons. They say, "Wow, I never knew this before." This knowledge changes how they think about English sounds. It helps them understand why listening is so hard. Maybe you can read an English sentence and understand it, but then you hear the same sentence and you do not understand it. Why? It is often because of stress timing. Many sounds are reduced. They are very short. You do not hear them. So do not be sad. Do not be discouraged. These challenges are real, but you can learn about them. You can practice. And little by little, they will become less challenging. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I like talking to you like a friend. Please remember to keep practicing your English. Listen a lot. Speak a lot. You will get better. Don't let these challenges stop you. Join White Eagle for more tips, listening practice, and pronunciation seminars to master English's trickiest elements. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.